Good morning and welcome to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel for another instalment of Dan's Quickfire 5-minute, it's not going to be 5-minute walk around videos. Now this here is an Agate Black Ford Explorer Premium Extended Range Rear Wheel Drive. So this vehicle features a 77 kilowatt hour battery that feeds the rear motors, which produce 286 PS of power. In the terms of range, if you're doing motorway driving, that is going to be 255 miles of range, and combined that is up to 357 miles of range. The vehicle is registered on a 2024 registration, meaning we're taking Ford manufacturer warranty till August 2027. The high voltage battery is covered under the 8-year 100,000 mile Ford manufacturer warranty. The vehicle itself has done just over 750 miles, and we have some wonderful specification to discuss in the next, I'm going to say, 9 minutes or so. Let's see how we get on. Near side front to begin with, we have some glorious LED headlights, including LED daytime runners and built-in LED front fog lights. Very clever. Just below we have front parking sensors making themselves around that front lip of the bumper. This vehicle has featured the driver assistance pack, which includes your keyless entry, your 360-degree cameras, your hands-free power tailgate, and also Ford Self Park Assist. So that system uses the front and rear parking sensors to build an image inside the body control module, and if you find a space big enough for the vehicle, it will quite literally park itself for you. Very clever indeed. Also, as part of the driver assistance pack, we require a front-facing radar. So that little dully black bit underneath the number plate there, that is responsible for things such as pre-collision assist and lane assist. The Ford Explorer badge looks lovely, and we have the first of 4 cameras in the front just there. Very clever use of space underneath the bonnet there, and we have the tyre sealing kit and compressor. So if you had a screw or a nail in your tyre, that will hopefully get you out of trouble. Making our way around now, we come to these rather beautiful 20-inch magnetic Aero alloy wheels. As you can see, they're a machine cut finish, so we have the silver shiny face with the magnetic grey paint just behind. The tyres fitted are the Continental Eco Contact 6Q tyres, and again they've done 750 miles of work, so I'm going to say they are as good as new. In addition, under this bonnet here, we have another bit of spec called a heat pump. Now I'm going to probably bore a lot of you to sleep at the moment with a quick mechanics lesson. The vehicles of yesteryear, we have excess heat coming from the engine, which in turn is used to heat up the cabin, so your heating and ventilation, so it warms you up using excess heat. With electric vehicles, we don't have excess heat, so we have to draw more power from the battery to heat you up in those colder months. Now this can be a draw on the battery, which unfortunately lowers your range. So the solution for that is called a heat pump, which draws less electric from the high voltage battery and compresses a refrigerant gas, and the excess heat from that compression is then used to heat the cabin. What does that mean for you? Well, that means you're going to have a faster warm up in the cabin and also extended range. So that is a £1,025 additional extra on the Ford.co.uk website, and that has been fitted. So the driver assistance pack and the heat pump. Hope that all made sense to you. If you need any more information about heat pumps, give me a call, I can explain it all to you. We have lots of things going on here. That there is a head-up display. In yesteryear, we would have a little perspex screen that pops up, and that would show you things such as your digital speedometer, your adaptive cruise control, and things such as traffic speed signs. Now we have a projector that projects it onto the windscreen. Now please see my photographs on Auto Trader, and you can see a photograph of what that looks like. Very cool indeed. The projector is more vibrant, and you can see it clearer, and you can also adjust it to where you'd like it on the windscreen. Very nice. If you don't want it, you can turn it off. Very nice. More going on up at the top here. We have a traffic speed sign recognition camera, a light sensor for the ultra headlights, and a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers. Although it might just look like a black painted roof, that there is a panoramic glass roof. That lets an abundance of light into the cabin, which looks just fantastic. Wing mirrors now. We have the second of 4 cameras on board. These are power folding and heated. And on the other side, as part of the driver assistance pack, once again, are blind spot assist monitors. So that little icon there will illuminate orange if someone was in your blind spot, either on the near side or the off side of the vehicle. Again, part of the driver assistance pack is keyless entry. So on the door handle there, that indent will lock the vehicle, and simply tap behind the door handle and that will unlock the vehicle, beg your pardon. You can use this in coordination with the power start stop button, so your key can remain in your pocket for the duration, but it's very sensitive, so if you're not close to your vehicle, don't worry about other people getting into it. So it's very, very secure these days. Rear privacy glass going very well with the Agate Black body paint. Whilst we're here, this is where the high voltage 77 kilowatt hour battery is charged from. So if you're new to electric vehicles, let me give you a quick explanation. This here is a type 2 charging port. This will do all of your home charging. This can support up to 11 kilowatt an hour charging. Typically at your home you'll be pumping out about 7 kilowatts an hour. So from 0 to 100 this will take in a region of 12 hours. But it's a rare situation that you're going to completely deplete the battery of, let's say for example, 357 miles of combined range. So if you're just topping it up, that could take a matter of hours back to your required target charge percentage. If you're out and about in public, take this little cover out here and that takes it to DC opposed to AC. DC charging, which is also known as rapid charging. Now this will charge it in no time at all. For all charging times and specs and everything else, please visit the Ford.co.uk website. But that is a very, very nice design. So moving ourselves around the rear now. Oh, I didn't show the offside rear. There you are, offside rear. Moving ourselves around, we have your rear parking sensors complementing the fronts, and in addition a rear reversing camera. Now the cameras on the Explorer are very clever, because as you turn the steering wheel the camera is going to turn with it as well. It's a very, very pleasant parking aid. Just going to have a quick look at the near side now, so just gently rocking that camera down the near side of the body like so. As you can see, it's only done 750 miles, so it is like new. So this vehicle lists over £53,000 when new, so you know, pretty much buying it from Perkins Garages, you've just knocked off the depreciation straight away, so you're getting a very, very good value for money vehicle. Near side rear alloy there looking just spectacular, and now we can follow all the way down to the near side front where you can have a good look at that also. Again, now we have a camera at the bottom of that mirror, so that's 4 cameras, again and a blind spot monitor, and we also have your keyless entry on the passenger door also. Now moving around to the rear, like I mentioned previously, driver assistance pack comes with your hands-free tailgate. So click of a button on your key and that will open it up. The charger supplied with the vehicle is this type 2 lead, so again this would be perfect for your home charging. You will require a pod, so if you need some assistance getting a pod installed at your property, we know the exact people that you need to speak to, so we can help you with that, not a problem. Little ski hatch there, we have a 12 volt socket to that side as well, but a very generously sized boot space with the tornado cover being built into the rear window. You can open up this flap here and you've got additional storage, and under here is the subwoofer for the Bang & Olufsen Pro audio system. So if you're into your tunes, you've got a great sound system on board. So now having a look at the offside rear, so opening up the door card, we've got a lovely hard wearing plastic all the way down. This is going to be recyclable in years to come, so when this vehicle is at its end of its life, it's nice and easy to recycle this using sustainable products. Here we have a door handle, great, and we have the first of 4 electric windows. Showing you now the interior, we have this beautiful onyx ebony leather with that black and silver stitching holding it all together, looking just superb. ISOFIX in on the offside and again on the left hand rear. The centre console pulls down to be a 2-way cup holder. On the floor are the Explorer mats, all good to go, one less thing to worry about after purchasing. We have 2 USB-C fast chargers and rear air conditioning vents for the passenger's convenience. Up at the top there is the gigantic panoramic glass roof, letting an abundance of light, maybe not today because it's particularly gloomy, but letting an abundance of light into the cabin. Okay, for the grand finale, let's now have a look inside the driver's seat, because we've got a lot going on here. I really love the design of this. So we've changed from the plastic to a soft touch synthetic leather, so it's going to be a nice comfortable armrest. We have the switch there for the rear power tailgate. Only 2 switches for windows, because to access the rears we simply click on that button there and that takes us to the rears. So we don't need 4, we could just have 2. Heating for the mirrors, we have folding mirrors, and left and right adjustment and interior locking is found just ahead. Spinning you around to show you the front 2 seats, which are just remarkable. They're incredibly comfortable, extra support in the lower back and the base part of the seat. These are a 12-way electrically adjustable seat with lumbar support. They are heated seats, and we also have 2-way memory function and a massaging function, so you can have a nice rub down as you're going along. Back to the Bang & Olufsen Pro audio system across the dashboard, a bit like the Mackie. We have the soundbar, which sounds just spectacular. Can I see the head-up display? Yes, we can. So you can see your speedometer, your traffic speed sign, and the adaptive cruise control. The light cluster is up next, so we have auto lights. Keep it auto, you won't really have to touch that much, but you can see your front and rear fog, your weather lights, your max demist and rear demist are also on that cluster as well. No more gear selector, it's now on the right hand stalk, so you can twist it upwards for drive, you can push the N for park and twist it backwards for reverse. Start engine button is just down there. Obviously we don't have an engine, so they should have just said start ignition. Anyway, steering wheel now, beautifully constructed steering wheel with these LED lit gloss black panels. The right hand side is where you can find the different controls for the digital driver display ahead of us, like so. Why won't it focus? There we go. So that's your digital driver display. You can see adaptive cruise control to the left hand side, speedometer in the middle, and seatbelt warning sign on the right hand side. We also have your heated steering wheel function there as well, and voice command, which would be perfect for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. I'll come back to that in a second. Left hand side you can see your adaptive cruise control with your speed limiter and also a volume adjustment. I'm sorry about the focus. There we are. We've got a gigantic centre console box there, and we have adjustable cup holders, but this is actually quite cool. I've just learnt this actually. You can pop those cup holders out, and inside the centre box is a little tray, so if you don't need cup holders and prefer a tray system, you can do that if you like. We have a wireless charging pad for your mobile phone. We have buttons there for the self-parking. We have a volume control and also an off button for the infotainment screen. And have a look at that. That is Sync 4A there, guys. So that is the portrait version of Sync 4. We have your telephone, so Bluetooth connectivity, your FM and DAB audio, your sync satellite navigation, your vehicle settings, mobile apps including wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Parking is navigate to parking or self park assist. Different charging screens. Preconditioning relates to the 4Pass application, where you can preset the climate in your vehicle. So imagine a cold, horrible winter's morning, you can make your cabin and seats nice and warm by the time you get into the vehicle. A very nice touch. Driver assistance pack there, settings, driving profiles, ambient lighting, and at the bottom of the screen is all the heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls, included the heated seats, but it's a dual zone system, so you can heat both sides of the cabin to different temperatures. Remember back to the story about the heat pump at the start of the conversation. And also this screen has a little adjuster button, so you can have it in any position you like, which I think is a lovely little touch. And just a note underneath there, look at ambient lighting, fantastic. 2 more USB-C charging ports. I don't know why I say Dan's quickfire 5-minute walk around videos, because we're up to 13 minutes. Thank you so much for watching this video on this Ford Explorer Premium Extended Range. If you need any more information, please do give me a call, 01376 550 899, or email us at sales@perkinsgarages.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave us a nice comment below. Good speaking to you. Bye bye for now.